So the first stage, of course, is to properly clean and decontaminate the car. I'm using W5 iron fallout remover from Gtechniq here. That's having the effect that you can see of picking up all the dirt and metal particles on the paintwork, including the fallout, turning them purple. Next stage after that is to give the car a really thorough wash, lots of water, lots of detergent, clean off as much of the dirt and muck that is on there before we can then give it a wipe down and even think about starting to do some paint correction work. So as you can see, we've now decontaminated it, properly thoroughly washed it, really soapy, detergenty wash, trying to get everything off. And I think at the moment we're in a good space. I'm not quite sure how, it's very difficult on this with a white car. I'm entirely sure it's working, but it's got a degree of shine on it and it's okay, it's not too badly scratched. So the next step now is for me to start doing some polishing. I'll put you on time lapse and then we'll go from there. So the process here is a very simple one really, and as you can see, all I'm doing, I start off by using some panel wipe to really wipe down the surface and remove all the final bits of any leftover polish, grease, detergents, whatever might have been left on there from the paint correction process. And that's very simple, and you just spray it on the microfiber cloth and then you wipe it over, it flashes off and you just wipe it down. What you then see me do now is I've got this clear bottle and that's got the crystal serum light in it, and you fill the pipette up and then you sprinkle through about 5 or 6 drops across the surface of the applicator, put the lid back on the bottle and then you quite simply wipe it over the panel. And the best way I can describe it when it goes on, it's very easy when you put it on, and it's a bit like for anybody who's got a diesel car and you spill some diesel when you're filling up on the bodywork and you wipe it, you get that sort of hazy look over it and it doesn't really go away. And that's how I can best describe how it goes on. And you just need to work that over, make sure you've got full coverage by sort of crisscrossing and getting into all the places where it needs to be, so you can see what I'm doing. Now, there are, depending which website you look at, there are very many techniques about when you're supposed to wipe it off, but I'm going to go with what Gtechniq says, which is you should wipe it off immediately. So you take one of your microfiber cloths and you spread the product over it with your first towel, and that's just literally to make sure that the product is getting everywhere on the panel and you've got full coverage, and it's going over the surrounding panels because that's where you may already have done or about to go. You then flip the cloth over, get a second cloth and give it a really good buff off just to make sure that you've finally got everywhere. And as you can see, you suddenly get this shine appears, and once you've gone over the panel thoroughly, then you can see you need to get your light out and make sure you check everywhere that you haven't got anything left. Now I have to say it's much easier than it sounds. It's very simple to use, I have to say, and especially when I was doing it on my car, my blue car, rather than the white one, which is my wife's car, then it's very easy to see if you've missed anywhere. But you just need to get your torch out, your light out, and make sure, as you can see there, you're just checking that you've left no residue. And it's as simple as that, and you just work your way around the car. Crystal serum light in the EXO, you can see now there are no scratches. And then stepping back, you can see now on the car, you can see how lovely and clear that is. Yes, there are a few stone chips, but that's the bonnet. I'm not going to get it resprayed at this stage. And you can see how shiny it is. Satisfying job done, I think. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, you know, use your score, please like, subscribe and share, and look forward to more content coming soon.